Right, bear with me a moment, YouTube. Let me get the microphone set up. Bear with me a moment. I'm going to go live on MeetMe as well, because I'm fucking upset now. Oh, there's quite a few people on. Oh, there are quite a few people on. Right, here we are then. I have got something to say to every... Right, come on. Hold on. No, you see, it's not doing it. Why is it every other time I go live? Oh, it's because I've fucked in the thing, innit? Let's see if it'll take that one. Oh, it takes that one. There we are. Suicidal again. Arseholes in power. Hello, everyone. I am fucking pissed off with the housing ombudsman. I have currently got a system complaint for their discrimination going through, which they've delayed by 5 days. And I've got another fucking email from the housing ombudsman out of hours on a Saturday that hasn't had a phone call beforehand. What's the excuse? Oh, we had to email because we're meeting a deadline. Well, the complaint is you are supposed to call me before you email. Don't make excuses. If you can't email within the deadline during normal office hours, you've not met the deadline. You have to call me so I can understand the fucking email. Do you not understand this? I have come here. In fact, fuck it. Hold on. Just in case no one thinks I'm fucking serious about self-harming. It's a fork. It's me arm. There you go. And that's because of the fucking housing ombudsman! Again! Why is it there's cunts in charge that don't fucking listen and don't respect disabled people? Why? Just some fucker answer me! I'll leave that there because I think I'm going to need it again and again and again. You arseholes in power. Ian Duncan Smith, you're one of the biggest fucking arseholes. 3 years I've been asking for a phone call with my MP. 3 fucking years. And you won't fucking talk to me. But you don't mind going to the council and describing exactly what sort of cunt I am. You discriminationary, bigoted bastard, Ian Duncan Smith! You and your friends in power are fucking my life up! You would be happy if I was fucking dead! Wouldn't you? Just put it in writing that you would like me dead, and I will gladly comply. Knowing that you and every other fucking cunt that you support would be charged with homicide. But you won't, will you? Because you're exempt, because no other fucker will do anything about it. And the only way of correcting a cunt like you, Ian Duncan fucking Smith, you fucking arsehole, the only way of correcting you is to get a solicitor and find the money to fund one to take you to court. So you sit there all smarmy and think I'm a fucking lunatic when you have done fuck all to help me. Give me a log of the phone call that you personally made. Never. I'm fucking housebound and you don't even give me a fucking counsel online. COVID's over. You can come to my fucking door. I don't even accept an online one now. You can come to my fucking flat and talk to me like a civilized human being. I'm disabled, not an alien. You really have triggered me, you fucking cunts. There you go. And because it's a fucking bank holiday weekend, there's no mental health support. Isn't that fucking good? I come on here, I'm streaming on MeetMe as well. I come on here to talk to people. Most of the people I have to talk to are abusive arseholes like you, Ian Duncan fucking Smith. I'm surrounded by fucking drug dealers and arseholes on this fucking estate, and Waltham Forest Council do nothing to stop it. Bank holiday weekend again. Another 5-day weekend with no support. Fantastic, you cunts. Why do I get an email on a bank holiday weekend? Why can't they fucking talk to me on Thursday? No, they have to wait until the office is closed. That's 2 emails no one's spoken to me about, so I don't understand them. Do you not understand? I need someone to explain them. Do you not understand? How many years am I supposed to go with no one fucking talking? Yeah, that's what my arm looks like at the moment. It don't really come across on camera, but thank you. You fucking bunch of cunts. You really are. Yeah, I'm now live. Yeah, good. I wish I was fucking dead, because no cunt on this planet actually listens to me. I was full of apologies, yeah. Nice fucking apologies. They're no fucking good. Stop making errors. I've told you how to deal with me. I've told you what I need. Even my fucking GP has said. And no one listens to me. Why? Why? Taylor, you've got me on a bad day. Self-harming again. It's a fucking Saturday, and I've had an email from the Housing Ombudsman in the UK. The office is closed. They're emailing me. They're supposed to call me beforehand. That's twice now, and they want extra time to deal with a system complaint about discrimination. They don't need extra time to fucking email me and ruin my weekend, do they? I found out how to do it. I use the tines of a fork. A knife won't do it, but a fork will. Nice. Currently streaming on YouTube, so it's all up there if you want to see the real... This is fucking bad as well. This is what happens when people don't talk to me. They'd rather send me a fucking email than talk to me. I'm a normal person. I can take it. Hello, Maddie. Oh, I haven't readied you up, girl. Oh, sorry, Taylor. You came in yesterday. I didn't send you in red. Sorry, hun. Hold on. Maddie's saying hi, Maddie. What? Don't confuse me, girl. What did I do? I'm self-harming. I'm going to ruin my arm. I really am. Now I know that it works. I'm ruining my arm. I have already done it, Taylor. It's either that or jump out the fucking window. I keep saying to people, there's no fucking mental health support on a bank holiday in this country. There fucking isn't. No, I'm not okay, Maddie. I don't self-harm for fun. Sorry, I don't mean to have a go, girl. But I get all the stupid questions normally. I just had the Housing Ombudsman email me. It's not your fault, you're a nice one. I just had an email from the Housing Ombudsman in the UK. And they know they're supposed to call me beforehand. This is the second email out of hours that they've sent me without calling me beforehand. I am autistic. I've got reasonable adjustments on record. The Housing Ombudsman contacted me on Thursday to say, oh, can we have another 5 days? Well, I can't see why I can fucking say no, because you're going to take 5 days anyway. So didn't you think that they should actually contact the cunts that keep sending me emails out of hours and say, don't send any more emails? No, they haven't done fuck all. They haven't for the last 4 system complaints about discrimination. I want to know what they're doing about. I've copied in Ian Duncan Smith. He's a complete wanker as well. My MP. No, I don't want stupid names in here, thank you. Fuck off. Kick the fucker. Sorry, normal names. Taylor, Maddie, you know. Thank you, Maddie. I get all these fucking trolls coming in. It's just bollocks. I closed my previous account down because of the trolls. And I come in here and I get the same fucking trolls coming in. Every arsehole with a fucking stupid name that you can't pronounce because it's full of fucking emojis. No one thinks of autistic people. Hello? I want to say hi to someone. Not hi, squiggle, flurry, blah, blah, blah. Put a fucking name in so autistic people are felt welcome. 90% of the people on these apps have got names that autistic people can't even contact because we don't know who to say hi to. Discrimination starts at you. You have to think, not you in the room, but you, the general person. No one thinks of autistic people. We've had rights in this country for 13 years. No one fucking enforces them. I've got a council that says they've done everything they can. Really? Have they actually tried picking the phone call up to me and being honest? Because I can't stand dishonesty and I'm getting lies all over the fucking place. My own MP, Ian fucking Duncan Smith, is a lying little toe rag. He keeps saying he's been communicating with me. No, he hasn't spoken to me. He's been sending me emails. Probably. I don't know. I never fucking get a phone call to say he sent me an email. What am I supposed to do? Be sitting in front of a fucking computer 24/7, just checking the emails, making sure that I'm not missing one? I'm not in work. I can't work. And I'm not going to work to communicate. You have to put the effort in to communicate with me. I'm the one that's ill. No, everyone expects me to do what they tell me. I'm not going to do fuck all anyone tells me. Evict me if you want. I don't give a shit. I've done fuck all wrong. And they're fucking... That's bad. I'm never going to have nice arms again, am I? And like I said to someone 3 days ago on a stream, there is no mental health support over the weekend. Bank holiday weekend, they refer you to someone on Tuesday. There is no mental health support on bank holiday weekends. This happened 2 years ago. This is how I know. Everyone's gone quiet. Has everyone left the room then? Am I just speaking to YouTube? Well, say something. I don't want to be listened. I want communication. This is fucking hurting as well now. I mean, that is the whole intention of self-harming, I suppose, but this is fucking hurting a lot. You don't have to say anything, Taylor. Neither of you do. You're good enough just as you are. I know, I wouldn't know what to say in your situation either, but I've been there 3 or 4 times this week so far with people on stream trying. There's a lot of mental illness on this app. Like I said, you know, I just come off stream to someone that's still online, and she's definitely got side effects of antidepressant tablets. I can see it. She's not slurring, but she's very slowly spoken and things like that. I know you do. We probably both do. You are some of the better ones on this stream. That's why I've gone through. I literally, when I created this account, I just literally jumped into streams, and if I didn't like it, I just let them kick me. I just jumped in, jumped out, didn't say hi. I'm assuming that if I don't say hi, they kick me. I've spent 2 weeks just filtering out the entire app. So now there shouldn't be that many that are coming in. No one listens to me, Taylor, Maddie. No one listens to me. Oh, they say they listen. But my social worker hasn't called me in 3 weeks since the assessment. And the one time she calls me, she wouldn't explain why she took 4 days instead of 2 days. Oh, let's just move on. No, let's not fucking move on. Give me a fucking answer. Oh, I was busy. No, the only answer she gave me was, and remember, this is from a safeguarding issue from Friday last week. She phoned me on Thursday, 4 days, and they're supposed to respond within 48 hours to a safeguarding issue. We was waiting for the right time. I'm sorry, they would have got the safeguarding report on the Monday. The right time would have been fucking Monday. It's a safeguarding report. What they're talking about is they're not waiting for the right time. They're waiting to find out when they're allowed to call me, because I've got permanent fucking restrictions on me by my council. Permanent. I can't move because the council won't do fuck all, and I can't get over £1,300 back because the council won't talk to me. 2 years I've had £1,300 owed me. It's probably a lot more by now. Why is it no one will talk to me? I've not been uncivilised. If anything, I've been more than reasonable to these people. I've waited 3 years. I'm outstanding a tap repair for 2 years. I'm outstanding a door replacement for 16 months. And I'm outstanding a boiler repair for 2.5 months. As well as £1,300 and plus compensation, which they refuse to talk to me about. They've had me on unreasonable behaviour practices for 3 years. Yes, I'm angry. Yes, I'm fucking frustrated. And yes, I swear. But only because the arseholes are treating me like a fucking monster. I am autistic. Not a monster. What do I have to do to get it across to people that I'm just disabled? I've got certain communication requirements which everyone fucking ignores. I've even said to my people, my support workers and the council, if I poked my 2 eyes out and I was blind, would I have better chance in talking to someone? Because I wouldn't be able to read letters or emails. No one answers that fucking question either. I would gladly take my fucking eyes out just to be able to talk to someone. You do what you want with... There's a recording going up as we speak on YouTube about this. You do whatever you want, Maddie, because I know you're in the UK, with this recording. And you can as well if you want, Taylor. Send it to your representative or senator or whatever. No one will listen to me. I have tried getting people to, you know, contact my people on my behalf, and no one will do it. One woman did in Brighton 2 years ago, and she arranged a meeting with Ian Duncan Smith on a Zoom call, which he didn't do. Really? Right. That's fucking good. Probably because he would have sent me an email and I didn't see the email. I've got no support from my... I mean, I haven't got medical support. I haven't had medical support in 3 years. I had to complain to the Parliamentary Health Service Ombudsman just to get an assessment. Well, a GP to come round. And even then it was more of a, well, what are you complaining about sort of visit, more than what have you got wrong with you sort of visit. I'm going to be off here soon anyway, Maddie. I'm going to go fucking self-harm off camera because no one fucking does this. This is just bollocks what I have to go through. I can't put up with this anymore. No, I will. I will be self-harming most of the fucking evening at this rate. There is no one for me to call. There's no one for me to talk to. There is no mental health support in the UK out of hours. You can fuck off as well, Sabre. No fucking Arabs or Indians or Asians in here. Thank you. I've had enough because most of the fucking trolls I get are Indians. Or Islamic, like Turkey and Islamabad and all that. So, you know, it sort of puts you off those sort of people. So I don't take the chance. I've been saying this for 3 years. Who is there to talk to? I've even tried, I've got an advocate now, and I've even tried getting them to intervene, and even they seem reluctant, I think the word is. And they're a fucking advocate, man. All I want is the council to talk to me like normal. And it's up with the housing ombudsman and solicitors. I've got forms to fill in for solicitors. It's taken me 3 days not to fill them in at the moment because I've got no assistance. And apart from anything, I've now got 2 letters from a solicitor. I don't know which one is the form. And no one's called me about the other one. And this is a firm of solicitors supposed to be dealing with discrimination. You could not make this shit up. You really couldn't. Anyway, thank you, ladies. At least you were here. I thought I was going to be here by myself for the next hour. Anyway, how are you both? I know you've got to go back to work, so I'll speak to you later, buddy. How are you, Taylor? My arm looks a fucking state. It's funny, I was only thinking about you about 10-15 minutes ago, thinking... Because you're on, what, the East Coast? So you're 5 hours behind me. And I'm thinking, I wonder what she's doing for Saturday. Your day off as well, isn't it? Today and tomorrow. I need to go in a moment anyway. Sleeping in, yeah, I don't blame you. Fucking long hours you do, girl. Jesus. Oh, what a lightweight. I can understand, though. A couple of glasses of red wine and I'm zedding away on the bed or the sofa. Depends where I collapse. I'm just looking round for the... Oh, I've rearranged the YouTube site. It was all over the fucking place, I must admit. It was all my old ones up first. I've rearranged it to the live streams. So this one will be on the air in a moment. So it should have all the up-to-date ones on the top. Oh. How is it I can help people when I'm ill and no one can help me? I've helped 4 people so far this week, just on here. There was the woman that didn't know how to fund her friend's cancer treatment. So, you know, she's in America. I looked it up and blah, blah, blah. You got, you know, help all over the place. So I put that on here and I sent her some links and, well, it wouldn't even really take the links. But I sent her the information and phone numbers. Then there's the one that was exposing her body. Then there's the one a moment ago that was, well, like I say, she's drugged up on antidepressants and she's taking weed, which I'm not happy with. But I could tell that she hadn't been using weed for long. I know, you can see it in their face. And she was still quite passive aggressive. And, you know, she's only been using it for a few months. And I do believe her on that. And she's still online now. I might go back to her in a moment and see, because she needs someone to talk with, because she's in a bad state like me. She's not quite as upset and angry, but she's on the edge of, you know, having a breakdown. I can tell. I've been there. I've seen others have breakdowns. I know where she's going on this. And there was someone else the other day that was trying to help as well. So I help everyone all the time whenever I can. No one helps me. And even those that do want to help me, it's such a fucking convoluted process over here to get someone to advocate on your behalf because arseholes won't talk with me directly. Racist, discriminatory, abusive arseholes are protected in this country. No wonder why Gary Glitter got away with it for so fucking long, and Jimmy Savile. How long is this? This has been a half-hour rant. I know. People forget what their job is, and they just do what they're told, like little Nazis. I've even told them they're fucking Nazis. You're supposed to think about the person you're talking to, not about your manager and what they tell you to. That's the priority. When you're a public servant, the priority is the customer, not your manager or the policy. Your priority is who you're talking to at that moment in time. And are you communicating in as an effective way as possible? Really? Because none of them over in this country seem to realise that. I've even tried taking it up to the ministry, and what do? They block me. The ministry blocked me and passed me on to Department of Social Care or Social Security or something. A ministry that doesn't have a public-facing phone number. So my complaint literally went nowhere. How is that possible? That you can't complain about councils outside of the ombudsman that are abusive and discriminatory? How? I can't even complain about my MP without finding a solicitor, take him to court. He can do whatever he wants, as long as he doesn't break the law. Well, I think he's breaking the law. So I phoned the police about him, and they won't touch him. He's an MP. Fantastic, isn't it? I've tried raising charges of torture against my MP, Ian Duncan Smith. And the police laugh at me. Laugh. I've got phone recordings of several police laughing. Oh, you're serious, they said afterwards. Oh, yeah, I normally take 40 minutes to hold the line to make a fucking joke. It's only a few nice people like you and Maddie on here, and my cats, that are keeping me alive at this moment in time. Seriously. I would rather fucking end it all now and end the pain and suffering that I have to go through, knowing that my life has been a failure. And I tell you, this is the level of fucking neighbourliness that I've got round here. I think that was loud enough to be heard on the ground floor. My shouting a moment ago. I was shouting even worse than that before you came in. have a listen on YouTube. I think the compressor just about coped with it, so it should sound better on YouTube. And, you know, I reckon the whole block should have been able to hear me on that. And I won't get the police coming round. No one will call the police and say, oh, man upstairs has gone crazy, he's shouting all the time. No one. This is the amount of support I get. I don't even get neighbourly support. All I get is assault and abuse from my neighbours every time I see them. And people wonder why I'm afraid of fucking going out the fucking flat. And everyone defends all the other public servants. It's like a little club. No public servant. It's a bit like Nigerians and Jamaicans. They won't have a go at each other. Okay, Nigerians don't like Jamaicans. But if a Nigerian is being accused or a Jamaican is being accused of something, and it's up to a Jamaican or a Nigerian, the opposite sort of like nationality, they won't take any action in this country. All brothers together, they say. So I've got Jamaican neighbours and Nigerian and Jamaican housing staff. And I can't get anywhere because they're being racist against me. I've got video evidence of my neighbour downstairs, number 3, Stuart Robinson, number 3, Aldrich Way. Yes, I will disclose his name on public. You can fucking take me to court if you want it taken off. Stuart Robinson. There's a video on my YouTube channel. Goes on for about 5 hours or something. It's the longest video on here, I think. And it periodically shows a video of Stuart Robinson threatening me 3 and a bit years ago, which the police and the council didn't take any action for. The police said when they eventually came round after 2.5 years of me complaining they hadn't come round, that they couldn't see any problem, any threat. Well, when you've got an angry black man at the bottom of your stairs waving his arms frantically at you and then shouts up, I haven't done anything yet, but I will, doesn't that sound like a threat? I think it does. Because everyone else I've shown it to says they see the threat, but the police don't. And that was just after he broke into my flat 7 times. Because he ran up the stairs chasing me. Because I reported him for smoking cannabis around children. Which Tony Bell, at least Councillor Tony Bell, councillor for the Aldrich Way estate, knew for 7 years. And I've got that from Tony Bell. When I was standing outside the community centre waiting for the other councillor to come round for a monthly session or something. And I said that, you know, he'd been... It was after this that I reported him. And I said to him, you know, my neighbour does cannabis and he's quite aggressive and threatening me. And apparently he works with children, I said. Oh yeah, Stuart, we know about him, yeah. He's smoked cannabis for years. For about 7 or 8 years we've known him. That's exactly what Tony Bell told me. He's a counsellor. He was aware that a drug user was doing drugs around the children and he did nothing about it. Of course it's my word against his. So who they going to believe? Certainly not me. Ros Dorr, the other councillor in this area, accused me of stalking her. Why would I stalk her when the surgery is literally across the road? Why would I go out my way to try and find her address and stalk her? And yet she is okay at writing to all the senior officers accusing me of something she can't prove. And yet when I write to all the senior officers with evidence of abuse, I'm unreasonable. That's what fucks my mind up, Maddie or Taylor. It's the fact that it's one rule for them and one rule for me. Someone should have written to the councillor saying you cannot write these things. This is unreasonable behaviour. You are making unfounded accusations which we ask you to withdraw. No, everyone believes every accusation against me. There is no support for me at all in Waltham Forest. I cannot move until Waltham Forest accept they've mistreated me, pay me reasonable compensation, get all my outstanding repairs and stuff done. I've got new doors, boiler temporary fixed, needs doing. All sorts of fucking things need doing in this place. And pay for all my expenses and reallocation. I estimate it should cost about 10,000. I'm not going to take less. And most of that will be in transfer fees. And half of that will be going to shelter, because they're the only ones in this country that have helped me. Shelter, the charity. Whatever I get, they're getting half. They've stuck with me. Once a year I make a call to shelter and they always give me advice. I don't bother every sort of like 2-3 months because the situation don't change. I just call them once a year because legislation changes and things like that. Just to see if there's an update on my situation. I think my cats want me to feed them. That's not good. That's almost through the flesh. I know. He looks pretty, doesn't he? Fucking 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Even the youngest one running around like fucking on steroids or something. Even Merlin, the eldest cat, if he's sleeping, he wasn't sleeping on the bed with me last night. And when they started running around, he looked at me as if to say, what the fuck's going on? Even he looks scared, and he's not scared of anything, that old one. But they're fucking mad, these two. I keep looking round, because when he's in here, there's normally Tabs, the youngest one. But I have to try and keep him away from Merlin, the eldest one, because Merlin don't like him. It's like, it's only a small flat, and if Merlin's trying to get to the loo, and there's 2 other cats out there, the first thing Merlin will do is scare him away. Oh, Taylor. I know. It is funny seeing. And yet, the youngest one has got feisty lately. He started attacking Merlin. I think he's playing. But he's playing a lot more aggressive than he used to. Because Merlin looks like he's getting angry with him. He's not playing with him, Merlin. So I don't think the youngest one has quite worked out what he can and can't get away with Merlin. Because Merlin, he's got a cut on his nose, the youngest one now, from where Merlin whacked him. He used to have such a cute, unblemished nose. Now he's getting scars all over the place. Only a tiny one, but I notice it. It will grow out. It already is growing out. It's not as bad as it was. But you can see Merlin's had a go at him a few years ago. Here he is. You're right, baby. Because he's got this slight scar still when Merlin did his nose as well. You coming over? Come on. Oh. Yeah, so he's a nose boy, Merlin. He's an old wildcat. He just sort of like came and adopted me once. But he's an old boy, you know. He's old school. You know, go for the nose. Dogs, cats, anything. Go for the fucking nose. It hurts a lot. No, stop biting me toes, Caspy. At least Caspy is the least of my problems. Feels like he's not, but he is. Oh, dear. What are we going to do, Taylor? What have you been up to apart from sleeping? What time is it over there? 3 o'clock in the afternoon? No, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1 o'clock, yeah. I saw 18 and deducted 5 and made it 3, but it's not. It's 1800, which is 6. Minus 5 is 1. So what's done... Hold on, because I'm confused. Asia used to be 8 hours away. Now they're 7 because of our summertime. So when did you change your clocks then? Was it at the beginning of March? Because you're still 5 hours. So was there a time when you were 6? I think there was a time when you were 6 hours. Yeah. So why is it you change in March? We change at the end of March. And I don't know when Asia change. Because they haven't, I don't think they've changed yet. In fact, oh no, I can't. I've taken all the overseas clocks off. Because I don't get any overseas people in here anymore. And that's all I remember as well. We don't even call it fall, but it makes more sense that way. I mean, what will we do? Spring forward, autumn back. It don't make sense. It's the only time we use the word fall in this country for a season. Spring forward, fall back, yeah. Although I have seen a teacher at school fall forward. That was funny. Walking upstairs and boom. Yes. He blamed it on his bad hip. Well, he certainly had a bad hip after that, I tell you. Oh, that was a long time ago. Oh, anything going on? Do not reply. Oh, you should have seen the email I sent to the Yazen Ombudsman. That's what really annoys me. They've got a system complaint going in at the moment. So the system complaint was that no one called me before they sent the email. So they're assuming I understand the fucking email because no one still called me. And now they've sent a second email, which I still don't fucking It's like reams and reams of paper. Hold on, while you're there. Right, this is what I was mentioning earlier. I don't know if you were in the stream. I've got 2 letters from my solicitor, right? From my would-be solicitor. They haven't guaranteed they'll take case on. So let me open them up. Because if there's 2 things in here and it's 2 forms, that's fine. But why have they sent me 2? Hold on. Right, this is just bizarre, Mag Taylor. Oh no. They are having a laugh. Please tell me they're having a fucking laugh. Right, I don't understand. Right, this one is one I was expecting. I'm supposed to be filling in a form of authority, which I've already filled in before, but the only difference between that one and this one is this is specific to my bank. It's got the name down the bottom. Right. So what the fuck's this one then? I don't understand what this one is. See, this is what confuses me. I'll show you, and this is what people don't believe. It's like, there's the letter, and there's the form. I don't understand what that means. It's all in English. I don't understand because I wasn't expecting it, and no one explained to me what this is for. Why is it no one understands that I don't understand even simple things like this? I can do the other one because that's what I've already done. But that I don't understand what they're fucking asking for. And they didn't even tell me they was going to send 2 out. This is the only one I was expecting. That's the only form I was expecting. I weren't expecting the other one. So where's my phone call explaining what the other one's for? And these are supposed to be discrimination solicitors. I wonder if they've got a fax number. I might fax it to them. Discrimination community care. Are they having a fucking laugh? Oh, they have got a fax number. I might fax it to them. Because I have to set up an external modem. Because no one listens to a fucking word I say. And so I've got an external modem where my voicemail redirects to. And on that, it actually says, you know, if you're calling in from a private or withheld number, then please call back because I don't take private or withheld numbers. This is part of my reasonable adjustments. I could almost tell you it word for word. I had to clean that up because someone said, no, you can't put that in. Just tell them you want them to call you back. Oh, Taylor. I don't know what I'd do without you and Maddie, and there's one or two others on here that are quite nice. Some of the top streamers, there's a couple of them that are really nice. There's an autistic one, and it's not his fault, but, you know, I've been speaking to him for about 3-4 weeks since we done a stream together on one of the other top streamers bit about, you know, autism. And he can't remember me, even though I spoke to him about a week ago. Okay, I've got a new account, but, you know, Billy Gibbons is Billy Gibbons, wherever you go. And he was trying to look, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He was looking me up. He was going through, I don't know, does he keep a diary or something? But because he didn't support me, I got kicked twice by some woman. So there we are. I've had to go through an awful lot of kicking with this new account. I've given up now. I must have several hundred on my block list by now. It's literally several hundred. I mean, if I've blocked you, I'm never going to find you again on the list unless somehow you tell me within days. Because there's so many being added to the list on a daily basis. I'm never going to... The search never works. For me, it never works. Shall I try it on here? I've never tried it online before. MeetMe. Because I can open 2 sessions and meet me up. It doesn't block me like Poff started doing. So if I go... See, this is the thing. When I'm online... I don't know. Oh, Jill's on. Jill with a G. She's good as well. I'll pop into her in a moment. How do you get into your account when you're on the web? Is it there? See, I was trying to do this the other day and I can't find out how you get into your account. Another one where it's not autistic friendly. Why can't they just have an account button up the top? You know, locals, chat, me, live, account. Wouldn't that be simple? Fuck, you've seen my website. I can arrange a website in a methodical manner. So why can't others? And, you know, it's only me doing it off my own back. No, I can't see it. If I go in send feedback, no. Tools. More. No. So can you not get into your account on MeetMe? On the web? Diamonds? No. Fans? No. Oh, blocked users. That's what I was looking for. Well, on the one on the web, there isn't even a search. So there's fucking good for you. Oh, I wonder if an F3 works. Oh, right. Oh, you can do it online. You can do a search online. Who was trying to find? No, I know you're on Scout. Well, I don't know you're on Scout, but I do now. No, I'm on MeetMe. And I think the only way of changing your thing on MeetMe is to... Me. Let's go into me. Ah, that's what you have to do. You have to go into me. Right, you have to go into the me tab. And then that's basically your profile. Right. Jesus, it really winds me up, this fucking site, Taylor. So what are you doing for the rest of the day then, girl? Let me come off YouTube. I can have a nice little chat and might have even right. Thank you everyone on YouTube. I'm going to put the end card up. Bear with me everyone on MeetMe.